We were practicing at home with one of her friends. I think it was maybe the last ground ball of the night. We were in their yard practicing, and we hit the ball to her.
And I got a phone call. They had finished practice, and they were had called the ambulance. She had injured her knee.
And I went to do a backhand, and I went to throw the ball, and my foot got caught in the grass, and it popped out.
We're in the ER waiting on the doctor to examine her. She's in bed, and the doctor comes in, and he looks at it, and he's like, we got to reset this.
He told her, he said, you're probably not going to be able to play ball for a little while. This is an injury. And
it was 12 when it was happening, and I was terrified because I had no idea what was ahead of me. I had no idea what was going to happen next.
She just lost it. She was just devastated. And then her dad did a lot of research to find out, what the best doctor in Jacksonville, what the best therapy place was, and he found JOI. We visited Dr. Lucy, recommended the surgery, and we had the surgery, and then went from there, kind of rehabbed.
So I had the privilege of working with Emily over the years. She had a surgery from Dr. Lucy. She had a lateral release and an MPFL repair, and basically that was to help with tracking of the kneecap and stabilizing the kneecap so that she didn't have a dislocation again. She did very well. We rehabbed her and eventually got her back to softball, and she was able to play and go back in a full capacity.
So after we recovered from the first knee injury, I think she was playing middle school ball, and she come to me one day, it's like, my shoulder hurts when I throw.
So we went to JOI, and we got Dr. Lucy to check it out again. And he was just like, okay, we're going to just strengthen a little bit, and we'll see if you get back better. And then sent me to John again.
She came in for instability in her shoulder. She was having shoulder pain. We worked on strengthening her shoulder blades and a rotator cuff strengthening program to stabilize everything. And she was actually, I think, able to get back that season. It wasn't like she missed a season.
John pretty much became family. At that point, I got his cell phone number, and I'd call him with any questions. But then she had another little scare. It was her freshman year in high school.
It was suspected that she had dislocated her kneecap again. And I kind of asked them where they were at and where they were playing, and it just happened that they were at Paxton, which is one of the schools we provide sports medicine coverage. So I told them I'd call the athletic trainer, and I was able to get a hold of the athletic trainer and see if he could kind of give a better idea whether they needed to get in to see a doctor or not. And I think it was determined that she needed to probably get it checked out.
So as soon as you walk in there, it just feels like home. You can tell he actually cares about his athletes. He's there to make them better and to make them healthier. And so he pushes you to be your best. He does not let you slack off. If you're slacking, he's going to call you out for it and make you push yourself. It definitely reminded me to never take anything for granted because you never know when it'll be taken away from you.
I always knew she had the talent to play in college. They're only taking a very few in her recruiting class. So that's when you think, she's went through all this, for how many years of all the therapies and the surgeries and travel ball, and there are certain colleges that are taking no one from her recruiting class.
We were at home one day, and her scout called her and said, hey, would you be interested in Truett McConnel University?
So it's definitely relieving and rewarding because it's been something I've been working for since I was 8 years old, 7 years old. So I've been working for 10 years to get to this point. So it's definitely relieving and rewarding. And it makes me look back and think all this hard work was worth it, all the injuries and everything is worth it to now live out my dream of playing collegiate softball. I'm Emily Griffin. I play softball at Baker County High School, and thanks to JOI for keeping me in the game.